computer. Hi, I'm Jen Beeson-King from the kiwiconnection.net, and it's the kiwimedium@gmail.com. And thank you for coming to my YouTube site today. And I have with me Jaclyn, and I'm going to do a 30-minute reading with Jaclyn. So we'll just ask you to get settled and take a deep breath, relax. Okay, so then when we sit down to start the reading, at that time, spirit is allowed to come into the reading. So I've given them permission already because we're sitting down to do the reading. So this will be a Celtic cross or Celtic cross oracle card reading. So I've got the cards here, and I will just put them up to my heart center, tap them a few times, gets the old energy out and your energy and spirit's energy in. And then I will give them a bit of a shuffle. Of course, these cards are pretty hard to shuffle because they're so big. Okay, now I will spread the cards in front of myself, face down. And I want you to tell me when to stop. I'm going to run my fingers over the cards, and then you'll tell me stop, and I'll pull that card out. Okay, all right, go for it.
Stop. 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 Stop.
Okay, we're looking for 3 more.
Stop. Stop.
And just 1 more. Make it a good one.
Stop.
Okay. All right, I just have to get them together so I don't spill them on the floor. Put them back in the case. Okay, so I call it the Celtic cross here. So you have your cards out of the cross, and then you have the 5 on the side. So first of all, the middle one is the one that we revolve around and spirit revolves around. And it's called the significant card, and you'll call the significator, okay? But I prefer the sitter. All right, so this card says, look inside yourself. Okay. So looking inside yourself, it's like, man, you're doing a lot of changes, and you are changing your life, right? You're changing how you think in your life. You're actually cleaning out your closet. You're getting rid of things that don't serve you anymore. People that don't, that are negative, that aren't in your life now, that were in your life, but maybe they're trying to come back into your life, but you're saying, hey, wait a minute. I don't really need that in my life right now. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I want to bring in a gentleman here, and he was waiting. So I have this gentleman, and he's like a rather large gentleman, broad shoulders, big hands. Oh, I'm getting difficulty breathing. I want to say that he passed of chest issues. Would you understand who this is?
Yes.
Is this your dad?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. May I bring your dad in?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And what's your dad's name?
Gary.
Gary. Okay. Gary liked to he liked to research things. He was quite knowledgeable. Would you understand what he's saying or what I'm bringing in?
Yes. I'm not sure about that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go back to that. He liked to talk.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. perhaps even if he wasn't knowledgeable, he still liked to talk about, he could talk about a subject, right? And he could get away with like a good answers, good responses to it, because he was actually knowledgeable in what he was talking about. Okay, this is what he's saying. You understand that with him? Yeah. Do you understand that he also had a favorite chair that he used to sit in at home?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so I see that chair kind of in the corner, very relaxing. Okay, I'm just gonna ask him to take that issue away with the breathing. He passed a heart attack?
No.
Okay, it was something to do with his chest though, because I have a hard time breathing.
Yes.
Yes, okay, yeah. So take that emphysema stuff away. So he is. Oh, he's he had lots of theories about things. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of opinions and theories about different things. Okay, so he's coming today. He didn't have a problem coming in because he came in this morning actually. So he was here and he was waiting. So thank you for coming because it was meant to be. Right, so I want to go back to look inside yourself. You're definitely starting, you know, he says, regardless of what's happened in the last 2 years, you are unfolding a new episode in your life, right? And you are having a new attitude, a new change in your life, and you're feeling good about yourself at this time in your life. If there's something that you're not too sure of, we'll go back into the energy, okay? All right, so then I'm just going to go to the cross and influence. This is so you, I think. Visualization. Okay. Okay, that's the crossing to changes, right? So you are actually visualizing where you want to be in the next year and where you want to take your business. Would you understand that? Yeah. So he said he used to think about things as well. He was always thinking about doing things. He's always thinking about doing the right thing, when he should do it, when the time was right, you know, how it would help everybody. So he said he wants you to go on that mode as well. He wants you to visualize just about every day where it's going to take you in a year, right? Just a goal. And he said, I want you to start being more goal oriented for a year down the road. What else is he saying? He told me that he would listen to people who had conspiracy theories and just kind of blow it out the window. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there was a few people in his life who had conspiracy theories. Oh, you. So he didn't take you seriously.
I was right though.
Okay, so he said, yeah, he did listen, but he just didn't really kind of agree with it. But he said, you know, you have an opinion and you should go with your opinion no matter what, okay? No matter what he said, no matter what I say or what, you know, like I'm putting across to you, just go with your opinion. So he's kind of apologizing for that conspiracy theory thing. Okay. All right. So now I want to go to how things appear. Oh, family harmony. Uh-huh. So you had like an up and down relationship with your dad. Would that be correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. So he said family harmony is not only here on this plane. Family harmony just takes us into the next world, which is through the ether, which he is in right now, as you know, because he's come back to talk to us. So he said, you know, we can have a better relationship now than we had when I was here. He said, because I have more of an understanding of how you feel and where you're coming from. Whereas when I was here, I just really kind of shut down when you started talking about things. And he said, I definitely apologize for that. I didn't mean to be like that. And I understand now. So please accept my sincere apologies in that department. All right. So the next one is, this is like your true inner self. This is what you feel, and that, you know, you don't really have casual conversations with anybody about, you know, your true feelings, because sometimes if we bring our true feelings out, we just get slapped in the face. So why say what we really think? So this one is about letting go. Okay. So he said, you know, please let go of the things around you and what people have said around you. Just take them with a grain of salt. Know that people are sometimes ignorant with what they say. They don't have any understanding. Keep to your guns, like keep doing what you want. And so he said, sometimes words are very hurtful, but he said, I want you to sit back and analyze where those words are coming from, who those words are coming from, and realize that it's coming from a place where they have issues. I don't have the issue, but they have the issue. So, you know, you're very much aware of that now, but he said, I want you to increase your awareness in that department, that things are said, but they're not directed directly at you. They're just said out of anger, or they're said out of misinformation, okay? So yeah, so let go of all that energy, let go, and stay away from it, okay? All right, this is the immediate past here. Oh, this is so good, it fits in so well. Honoring your true feelings. Okay, and that's part of the letting go. So yeah, so sometimes when spirit talks and then they talk on a bit, when you turn around the next card, it's exactly right the same. So he's just reinforcing that yes, you do have to honor your true feelings. You don't have to take the BS from other people, and you know, again, let them go, like let it go, like this one. So these two cards are very much in alignment. So you're aligning up well. Your dad is going to come back and visit you more. So, you know, if you have readings again, or if you go to the services again, he will definitely come back and speak with you more. As he said, our relationship will improve and family harmony will improve as time goes on for you. He said, I'm there, but it's time going on for you that it will improve. So the next card is your immediate future. Laughter. He said, you need more laughter in your life. He said, you need to discuss me. And what I said about this conspiracy theories, because you know, with your friends, you have a couple of friends in particular that will laugh at what I've just said. So, and of course, he said, laughter uplifts us, and it's so much fun. He said, but you already know about that. He said, sometimes you got to practice what you preach. Okay. All right, so we'll just go to the next card. He's not going anywhere, right? He's going to stay here. He's not letting anybody else in the reading because there's nobody else here. He just likes to monopolize the conversation, which I understand what he's saying there. Yeah, okay. All right, so the next card here is like the here and now. So this is a current state. Oh my goodness. And you are doing this from these cards. You're moving forward fearlessly. And he's pretty much reiterated that with what he said. So moving forward fearlessly is, yes, stick to your guns. Don't put up with BS, right? And again, moving forward fearlessly is say what you need to say. Don't take in anything personally. He said sometimes there can be a block. You have learned not to react to people, and you've learned to be open, and you've learned to take away people's blocks. So this is you moving forward fearlessly, moving forward in the direction that you need to. And I would say this is in your work, okay? So you do have strength in it. And so, you know, keep going. Don't give up, keep going. Okay, so the next one is your home, social, and environment. Kick up your heels. Okay, you need to get out there and have fun. Well, we can now, right? So yeah, you need to get out there and have a little bit of fun with your friends. Just go and have a nice wild evening, right? Enjoy yourself. And he's not actually talking about what we've gone through again in the last 2 years. He said, you need to do this for yourself. So you need to get out there. And you are very intuitive. This is kicking up your heels. It's also got an intuitive inflection to it as well. So you know the right type of people to have fun with, and you know the people to stay away from. So he said, just be cognizant of that as well, and just use that intuition ear as much as you can in the next little while. Oh, he didn't like freeloaders. He's telling me that don't do things for people that they're not going to do back for you, right? You don't have expectations of anybody doing anything for you. He said, which is great. However, he said, I don't want people having high expectations of you going out of your way for them. Would you understand what he's saying?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, the next one is your hopes and fears. Making music. This is like a piano player where you start off, this is the example I always give, you start off doing, you know, the chopsticks, and you do a melody, and then you do a big song. And so, you know, he's saying, yeah, start off in little steps, but again, have that goal for that year down the road, okay? Know that you can achieve it. Know that you can play the piano. Know that you need practice to do it. And practice is what makes perfect, he said. Nobody, he told me he was perfect. He said, sometimes I feel I was perfect. Anyway, so he said, practice makes perfect, right? He did have a good opinion, but, you know, his opinions were valuable. Yeah, so practice makes perfect. So just understand that. That's your hopes and fears, right? You hope that what you do is going to flourish and expand, and it will, but you still have the fear inside. So he said, please give me the fear. Let me take the fear away from you. So the outcome. Oh, and this is very much about this reading and about you. Higher consciousness. So you're definitely connected to spirit. You're definitely connected to your father. If you weren't connected to spirit, you wouldn't be here. So also with the higher consciousness, when you have a reading with spirit, or when you talk to your dad or anyone in spirit, they will give you energy, and energy is healing. So we right at this moment are connected with a divine source because we're connected with your dad. So we are both getting energy. So the energy is coming down really quickly. Okay, so he said you should and you will have a very good sleep tonight. Okay.
That'll be nice.
You'll have to let me know.
I will.
Tomorrow and let me know, because he said, you know, like with this energy that comes, there is a feeling of relaxation when you go to sleep at nighttime. So I have some cards here. There are actually 3 more spirit people waiting to come in, but he won't let them come in. Just is monopolizing this conversation. So I'm just going to bring one of the cards out here. Oh, vacation. Vacation. You want to go on a vacation. Yeah. You're planning on going on the vacation. So he said, yeah, whatever you do, but he said, understand that sometimes a vacation is just staying where you are, just chilling, you know, just watching a movie, doing whatever you want, having your favorite foods, having your favorite friend over, having a bottle of wine. He said that can be also a vacation. It's layers, right? It's layers. It depends on what you want to do. So he said, yeah, vacation is definitely not off the table here. Okay. And then I'll just bring one more card from him. Body movements. This is the last card that he has personally given you. He said body movements. He said, now you feel you can get out and you can go do more, right? You feel comfortable now with your mask off. You feel comfortable walking down the street now. doing things before you did not feel comfortable. You had a fear. Well, lots of people had a fear, but he said you're quite good with that now. So he said you're planning on going out there and doing more body movement. Okay. All right. So did you want to ask him anything?
I guess what he thinks of my current love situation.
Okay, all right, so there's 2 more cards here, which were from other spirit people. So we'll just pull them over and see. Oh, okay. This one, okay. Raising your standards. All right. No, I'm not saying any more. And the other one is environmental awareness. So you have to figure out your environment that you're in. Is it a healthy environment or not? So those are the 2 things that he's given you, okay? And Spirit don't tell you what to do. They just kind of give you tools in the direction and give you ideas for you to go in that direction. All right, so I'm gonna thank him for coming in Spirit's love and light. And I'm gonna let him go. And he definitely will be back again. Now that he's crossed the veil, right? He's got his path. He can walk. No, he says he's going to drive the path to see you again. So yeah, so Gary, thank you for coming in Spirit's love and light, and we'll let you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Pause the recording. I don't know if we can